on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the...
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Rumigio. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken. Down.
Return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here to start. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him down around the 34.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches.
18! What's up? Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get set, yellow, yellow, yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Stop.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, Man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
I don't need to.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Leads him 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First red zone opportunity now for the Chiefs. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Right back to Pacheco. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand in saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Hey, 43.
Trying again with Pacheco. He's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Y'all got a problem about taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. He-Man is more Power Ranger. March also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't be talking pictures.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. All right, ladies.
They'll try with Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
3-yard loss.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And a 49er first down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get set. Yellow. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
14. Chiefs 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
40, yellow. Right.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. On the move, past the 40. And they are all the way to that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Yellow. 15. Right.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yellow. Attack! Right.
A second down run by Pacheco. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
43, yellow.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick, and have that confidence built. That's important.
Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Ooh, and the stalemate awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get set. You're not.
He'll go with his own keeper. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Easy.
Here's a toss, left side to Pacheco. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. One stopped by Upton Stout.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
We've been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. And he just get the play off. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So we're through three here. This game can still go either way. Only 2 points separating these squads as we begin the fourth.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Purdy on first down. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy to throw. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. George Kittle, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Easy.
Pistol now for Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelce. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Ball is out, Mahomes fumbled it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
A big loss on the play. Brings up third down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs down by 10. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. So he puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got fourth down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Desperation time here on fourth. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two. Let's go. Attack it.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. First down from the 42.
Chiefs. First down. first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow. It's a lot, 50. Hey, 57.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
15. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Throw here, third down. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
43-yard line.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Yep, yellow. Oh, 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 43, 43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let